eProd, Management Solutions for Agribusiness. eProd introduces accountability, contract farming. Many companies need assurance that farmers will sell their produce to them. At the same time, farmers need market certainty. Contract farming offers one of the solutions to this. Yet companies often lack a tool to manage contracting of farmers cost-effectively. In this video, we will be using coffee to demonstrate how eProd can manage the process of contract farming for conventional and organic coffee farmers. The first step is setting up a contract for the group. Using the eProd desktop platform, the administrative manager can assign contracts for the group. The system picks up how many farmers are in the group and automatically creates contracts for each individual farmer. For example, if there are 10 farmers in the group, it will create 10 contracts. In each contract, there are details regarding the term or duration of the contract, which in this case is 12 months, the price the produce is being bought at, and the grade specification of the product being bought. It's important to note that companies can only buy from farmers if a contract is set up in the system. Once a company chooses to purchase the produce from the farmers and has set the details of buying in the contract, the process of collecting the coffee can begin. It is possible to specify the type of produce wished to collect at a given time. Once the produce has been collected, it is possible to generate a report on the system. Now let us have a look at how this would work on the eProd platform. As shown in the diagram, in order to collect produce from contracted farmers, contracts must first be set up in the system. The administrative manager, Jennifer, starts by creating produce on the platform. And as you can see, she has created conventional and organic coffee. In order to collect from the farmers, it is possible to make it mandatory that the contract be set up in the system. She now assigns contracts to the group. She contracts the entire Mount Kenya Farmers Group for organic coffee. She sets the date of the contract to the 1st of June. You can now see that the farmer contracts have been generated for all 10 farmers in the group. If we look at a specific example of a farmer, such as Francis, we can see that the system sets him as an organic farmer. The contract term is set, and the price of the produce is set at 85 shillings per kg. Jennifer wants to change the terms of the contract, as Francis is actually a conventional farmer and therefore needs a conventional coffee contract. She deletes the organic coffee contract and creates a new contract in the system that records Francis as a conventional coffee farmer. Once again, the term is set to 12 months. However, the price of conventional coffee is lower and is actually 70 shillings per kilo. It is now possible to see which contracts the different farmers in the group are under and what the base purchasing rate will be at collection. 2 weeks later, Jennifer records a collection in the system for organic coffee. After selecting the Mount Kenya Farmers Group, she then chooses which farmers to collect from. Note, only 9 out of 10 farmers are visible, as only 9 farmers have contracts for organic coffee. Francis produces conventional coffee and is therefore not on the list. After this, Jennifer records the kilos delivered by each farmer. The system will process the payment based on the price set in the contract. Once this is done, she can see how much she has collected and how much is owed to the farmers. A payment report is generated, which can be shared with the farmer group. You can now see on the report how much was collected from the farmers in the group, how much they are owed, and the base price of organic coffee, which is 85 shillings per kg. It is also possible to collect from conventional farmers. In this case, Jennifer would select a conventional coffee during the collection and choose the farmer Francis, as he's the only conventional coffee farmer grower. She selects him as a farmer and begins filling out the farmer details of the collection, including the kilos delivered. Once this is done and the status of collection is changed to payment processed, the system updates the farmer's information to show how much is owed based on the kilos delivered. In this case, Francis is owed 2,800 shillings. A report can also be generated for conventional coffee collection. The base price is 70 shillings per kg. With eProd, it is now easy to manage contract farming and guarantee you are only buying from farmers who have a contract in place. Please feel free to reach out to us. Our details are as follows.